Have you heard that an appraisal can make or break a transaction? Well, it can. And in this week's video, I'm going to go through the who, the what, the when, the where, and the why of the appraisal process. So stick around. Hey everyone, my name is Danae Hewitt and I am your go-to DFW realtor with Brico Realty Services. Let's get into all the things appraisals. Well, what is it? An appraisal is one person's opinion of value on the home that you are purchasing. In this video right here, I go through all of the things really in detail that an appraiser looks for when they're putting the value on your home, so definitely check that out. But in this video, I'll quickly tell you that an appraiser looks for a home that's very similar to the one that you're buying. They want to make sure that it's close to the home. They want to make sure that it's similar in size in terms of bedrooms and bathrooms and lot sizes, any upgrades to the home if it has any special amenities. They want to try to find 3 homes that are very similar to the home that you're buying so that they can put a value on that home. Why is an appraisal done? Well, it is a lending requirement. In order for you to get the loan from your mortgage lender, they have to verify that the home is actually worth how much money they're giving you. So that's why. Who is this appraiser? Well, the appraiser is hired by the lender. They work for them. They don't have a duty to you as the seller. They don't have a duty to you as the buyer. Their duty is to the mortgage lending company. I had a conversation with an appraiser once, and he told me at the end of the day, I have to be able to justify my numbers to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, which are the top lending institutions. And he went on to say that if I can't do that, then I'm not putting any number on that paper that I'm not comfortable with, because he could lose his job. In Texas, appraisers are licensed through the Texas Real Estate Commission, and they have to take hours of classes and pass lots of tests in order to get their appraiser's license. When in the closing process does an appraisal happen? Well, that can actually depend. When you put in your offer, you have to let the sellers know how many days it's going to take for you to get financing approval. Well, this appraisal is part of that financing approval. Let's say you put 14 days. Well, then you need to get that appraisal done and back within 14 days. So that appraisal needs to be ordered pretty much as soon as you sign the contract with the sellers. If you put your financing approval, let's say at 21 days, then you have a little bit more breathing room. And you may not need to order the appraisal right away. What I like to do is I like to have my buyer clients do their option period, which means they're having all of their inspections done on the house. I want to make sure that all of the repairs have been negotiated during that option period before ordering the appraisal. And the reason behind that is, let's say we order the appraisal the day that we go under contract. And if that appraiser goes out and appraises the home and then the buyers decide to terminate on the home based on something in the inspection report, somebody now needs to pay that appraiser for doing work and going out and doing his job. So that means that the buyer has to pay an appraiser for the work that they did on a house that they're no longer going to buy. And I would hate for my clients to be out of pocket that couple $100s. To me, in an ideal world, the appraisal is ordered right after that option period ends. The appraiser can pick up that appraisal, and they actually have a date that that appraisal needs to be due back by. Then the appraiser schedules the appraisal. They go out and they actually look at the home. They're not doing a formal inspection on the home like a home inspector does. They go out and they measure the home, and measurements are part of that appraisal. They also may drive the area. They may also drive by the other homes that they're trying to compare your home to as well. If you are selling your home, here are some tips for a successful appraisal. Make sure that your home is clean. I know this may sound crazy, but guess what? Appraisers are humans. You want to make sure that your home is picked up so that it helps to give the perception that your home has been well maintained while you've owned it. I'm not saying it hasn't, but you want to make sure that it's presentable when the appraiser comes to the house. If you're selling your home and the appraiser's coming, please make sure that all of your pets are in their crates and they're locked up so that they don't get in the appraiser's way. Or just take them with you. I also like to tell my seller clients that it's probably best that you're not there when the appraiser comes to the house. Now, I get it, schedules can be all sorts of crazy, so if you have to be there, then that's fine, but just make sure that you're not in their way. As a listing agent, I like to prepare an appraiser's packet and give that to the appraiser, because a lot of times an appraiser may not specifically know that area because they work all over. So if I can provide them the comps that I used on the house and any information I know about the area, that may go a long way in the appraiser's eyes. I have given this to some appraisers, and I've also had other appraisers tell me that they can't accept the packet from me. Which, what am I gonna do? But hey, at least I put something together and at least I tried. We're in such a crazy seller's market right now, and a lot of appraisals have actually been waived. And I go through all of that in this video right here, and why an appraisal waiver may be a great idea for you when you're putting in your offer in this really tough competitive seller's market. So check it out. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great week.